Reading is one of the best habits in the world. It is simple, it is quiet, but it can change your life. When you read every day, your brain becomes stronger. You learn more, you understand more, and you feel better. Many people say they do not have time to read. They are busy with work or school. They are tired at the end of the day. But you do not need to read for hours. Even 10 minutes a day is enough. Just one page every day can help you grow. Reading helps your brain. It gives you new words. It gives you new ideas. It helps you think better. It also helps you remember things. When you read, your brain works like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Reading also helps you focus. In today's world, we have many distractions. Phones, messages, videos, noise. But reading asks you to sit quietly, to look at the words, to follow the story. This helps your mind to slow down. It teaches you to focus on one thing at a time. Another great thing about reading is that it helps your English. You learn grammar without thinking about rules. You learn sentence structure. You see how words are used in real life. And you improve your vocabulary. When you read often, you can speak better, write better, and understand English more easily. Reading is also good for your emotions. After a long and stressful day, reading can help you relax. A good story takes you to another world. It helps you forget your worries. It makes you feel calm and peaceful. Some people say reading is like a short vacation for your mind. Books can also teach you about other people. When you read a story, you see the world through another person's eyes. You understand their feelings. You learn about different lives, different places, and different problems. This helps you become more kind and understanding in your real life. Reading also gives you new ideas. You can learn how to solve problems. You can learn how to grow. You can find inspiration. Many successful people read every day. They say reading helps them think clearly and make better decisions. You do not need to read fast. You do not need to read big books. What matters is that you read something every day. It can be one page. It can be a short story. It can be a part of a novel. What matters is that you enjoy it and you keep going. You can read in the morning when you wake up. You can read on the bus or train. You can read during lunch. You can read before you go to bed. There is always time for reading if you want to make time. Books are easy to carry. You can take them anywhere. They do not need electricity. They do not need internet. They only need your time and your attention. You can choose what you read. You can read about science. You can read about history. You can read about love, war, adventure, or travel. You can read stories that make you laugh. You can read stories that make you cry. There is a book for every feeling and every interest. And the best part? Books are always waiting. They do not shout. They do not rush. They are quiet friends. They sit there ready for you anytime you want. If you read one book every month, you will read 12 books in a year. That means 12 new stories, 12 new ideas, 12 new ways of thinking, and maybe 12 small changes in your life. Reading does not just give you knowledge, it gives you power. Power to think, power to speak, power to grow. Reading makes your mind more open. It helps you understand the world better. Reading is also a great way to learn from others. Every book is like a teacher. Every page is a lesson. When you read, you listen to someone's thoughts. You learn from their experience. You grow without leaving your room. Even when life is hard, reading can help. It can give you hope. It can give you comfort. It can remind you that you are not alone. Someone else has felt what you feel. Someone else has asked the same questions. Books connect us. Reading helps you build discipline. When you choose to read every day, you train your mind. You teach yourself patience. You learn how to enjoy silence. You grow stronger inside. You can make reading a habit. Choose a time every day, maybe after breakfast, maybe before bed. Keep a book with you. Read in short moments, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Start with simple books. You do not need to understand every word. You do not need a dictionary all the time. Just enjoy the story. Read for meaning, not for perfection. Let the words flow. Reading is not a race. It is a journey. Sometimes you read fast. Sometimes you read slow. Sometimes you stop and think. That is okay. That is part of the magic. Reading teaches you to be patient, to sit with ideas, to feel emotions, to think deeply. These things are important. They help you in school. They help you at work. They help you in life. Books can change you. They can make you wiser. They can help you make better choices. They can help you understand who you are and what you want. Reading every day is a small act, but it has big results. It helps you grow little by little, day by day. It is like planting a seed. You water it each day, and one day it becomes a tree. Now is a good time to begin. Find a book, open the first page, read one paragraph, then one more. Let the words take you on a journey. Let the story speak to you. You do not need to read like anyone else. Read your way, at your speed, in your style. This is your journey, your mind, your life. Reading is for everyone, young or old, beginner or advanced. There is a book for you. There is a book waiting to change your day, maybe even your life. So start now. Read today. Read tomorrow. Keep reading, because reading is your superpower. And you already have everything you need right in your hands. Reading helps us relax and take a break from the busy world. When life feels stressful, a good book can give us peace. Sitting down with a book, away from phones and noise, helps our minds rest. This kind of calm is important for our health. It lets us forget problems for a while and focus on something simple and nice. Stories can also teach us about life. When we read about characters, we see how they think, feel, and make choices. We may think, what would I do in this situation? This helps us understand ourselves better. Books show us different emotions, happiness, sadness, fear, hope, and we learn how people deal with these feelings. Reading also gives us new ideas. Maybe we read about someone who starts a small business or travels to a new country. These stories can inspire us. We might think, I want to try that too. Books open our minds to new dreams and help us see what is possible in life. For children and young people, reading is even more important. It helps them grow, think clearly, and do better in school. Children who read often usually speak better, write better, and understand more. That's why many parents read to their children before bed. It's not just for fun, it helps their minds grow strong. In daily life, reading helps with small things too. Reading a sign, a menu, or instructions becomes easier. When your reading is strong, you don't feel lost. You feel ready. You can understand documents, news, or letters. You can make better decisions because you know more. Reading also connects us with the past. We can read about history, old stories, or famous people. We learn where we come from and what people did before us. This gives us a better picture of the world and helps us understand today. And of course, reading brings joy. Some books make us laugh, some make us cry, some make us think deeply. That joy, that emotion, it's a gift. And it's always there waiting for us in the pages of a book. Reading is not just a school habit or something we do when we have free time. It is a way of living. It helps us grow, stay calm, and stay connected to the world and to ourselves. Every time we read, we give our brain a chance to get stronger and our heart a chance to feel deeper. In a world full of fast scrolling, short videos, and quick messages, reading invites us to slow down, to focus, to listen. Books don't rush us. They wait. They speak slowly, clearly, and carefully. And that's something we all need more of: peace, depth, and meaning. So, if you haven't read in a while, maybe today is the perfect day to begin. Pick up a book, any book. Read just a page or two. Let your mind wander into a new world. Let your thoughts grow. Reading every day doesn't take much time, but the rewards are big. More knowledge, more calm, more understanding. Make reading a part of your day like eating, sleeping, or walking. Just a little every day. Over time, you'll see the change. You'll feel more focused, more creative, and more alive. Because reading is not just something you do. Reading is something that shapes who you become.